Dang.
The better wake up, yawn, and go ahead and listen in. Even all day long, they still be watching on their computers and their phones. They stay locked in. It's that Bilingual Podcast where we talking with Big Mo and Platinum Cash.
Oh, technical difficulties. I love this business. Anyway, thank y'all for tuning in tonight to Bilingual Podcast with your host Big Mo, me Platinum Cash. We got our special guest in the house again, DM. Before we get started, well, folks, this is our official 1-year anniversary. This is like our 45th or 46th episode. So I really want to thank all those that have supported us on this journey, from family, friends, and fans, those that have subscribed. This is just the beginning. Looking forward to many more and bigger things to come as the show kicks off for this possible next 2 hours. Big Mo, flashbacks on your first year on this anniversary day of ours. Why are you paused?
I don't. I
was like, wait a minute.
hey, that's how it's been, man. It's been a pause, bro. You're right. We launched this thing a year ago?
Exactly.
A year ago today. Yeah. February 2nd last year. And what was crazy was we had chatted about it, right? A couple months, probably a year in advance. Then we were like, let's just go ahead and launch it. So it's been awesome, man. You know, I love dedicating my Sundays and some Mondays, right? Hour and a half, you know, just to chat it up, see how things are going. I think it's important that we're doing this, but you know, it's been an awesome year.
What about you, DM, on our little journey here in the show?
Man, I think it went good. It was crazy when you contacted. I was like, a year already. It went fast. So
Yeah,
I mean, you make a year on anything, you did good. So I think the same thing. I think it's pretty good. And I remember you guys talk about it way before you even launched it. So to see it in effect in a year, that's pretty good.
We got 13 subscribers. We in the game.
Shoot.
In 1 year. That's one a month, baby. Plus one.
We just gotta find I gotta find somebody here in the production area, you know, to be in charge of the social media. My social media game ain't on point like it needs to be. So we need to find somebody in that realm.
Well,
preferably someone
but,
in their 20s or so that is very active on the internet and the social media.
Yeah, we obviously know mine's is poor. I don't even check.
I'd be on there. I just don't be posting stuff. That's the thing.
And I've never, I don't even have Facebook or nothing. Never had it. So
here's the thing: I'd be looking at everybody else's stuff, thinking like, "Man, why don't I post mine?" And I still ain't posted it. And I still got the stuff just sitting there. But here we are, a year later, starting to talk about a year later, current events going on. We're just going to start a recap of this past couple weeks or a week or so, just on our stuff that's going on. Out here, crazy, man. First of all, great weather. So can't complain about the weather out here. I know there's some areas out there that's, you know, got record snow, ice, freezing it up. You got us here in the Pacific Northwest with 60-degree weather and sunny. It can rain. That's fine. I mean, it can rain in the morning. Then it was a nice day. It's been a nice few days out here. But the crazy part about it is it's been so nice. And then we got so many kids with the flu.
Yeah, that's insane.
Like there's so many kids sick. Mine is up there sick right now, so she better not make no guest appearance down here with that flu.
Never know.
You know what? My niece stayed with us on Saturday and went to church with me yesterday, and she just started crying mid-church that she was having headaches and stuff, bro. So she too is down and out, and it sucks because I was like, well, damn, her and my nephew stayed with me on Sunday. So we already know, like, I feel like I've been around all the sick kids this year, but she's down and out too. So whatever it is, man, it is going through these kids, and man, it all starts with a headache. I can tell you that.
Insane. Like I this is like an epidemic. I ain't never seen a flu like this. Like they had to close schools down. Like we had to cancel games because I ain't had no.
Is it other students outside of your athletes that's sick too?
So we had
around there.
Well, half the school.
Yeah, we had a teacher that said about half of the school was out. Right.
That's bad.
When I say, you know, DM, I have a total of 35 kids in my program total. Last week we had 14 at practice. We traveled to a game with 15 kids total. And then today we had 21, right? So we're still down 14 now. With that being said, about 7 is still sick, and then we got about 8 injured, right?
Yeah.
So I almost got a
That's crazy.
starting. I got a starting lineup plus on the injured list today. So I just think it's
Got a lot
crazy.
of Kawhis,
Like,
yeah. I
yeah, I was like, what am I doing? Like that's been my like, like what do I need to do different? But
Definitely has been an interesting year. It has been an interesting year by far.
yeah, yeah. So it's
Mhm.
definitely going around, man.
Injuries, sickness. Yeah, it's been crazy.
I'm just
Crazy
trying to
one week.
prevent myself.
Y'all got any people in the I got family back east. Y'all got anybody down south over there that's in the storm?
Yeah, my cousins in Dallas and all them. They got and family members in Arkansas too got hit.
I saw in North Carolina they had a record that they've never had over 20 years of
Mhm.
12 inches of snow in North Carolina.
Well,
Yeah.
it snowed all the way down to Pensacola, so it
I
snowed in
saw
there.
that they had flurries in Florida. Now
Yeah,
you know something wrong with the weather.
no, they had an inch.
Right.
This,
No, they had,
so you go there, you go to vacation there, and you on vacation, and while you're
yeah,
on vacation, it snows.
yeah,
Wonderland.
Matter of
yeah.
fact, just speaking of Florida, I just got a text about, do you want to go to Disney World next year? I didn't even respond. I did not even
I
respond.
didn't even respond.
No. We just went to
So
Disney.
that was your answer. You said that no, they caught the clue. You didn't respond. I said no.
I was about to say that. Yep.
I'm like, man, no. I did not want to go to Disney World.
You know what? I don't know. My dad done woke up this morning. I know when I chatted with him, it was like 42 degrees in Miami.
Man,
That's
whoa.
like
In Miami?
I want to call
Everybody got their shirts on the stoop.
that's what they woke up to, but it warmed up pretty quickly.
42.
They got on hoodies.
Yeah,
They got on
yeah.
hoodies down there.
Man, hoodies is an understatement, bro.
They
Like,
probably got them. You probably got to go to a whole different state to get it.
nah, bro. My dad keep a leather jacket in the closet.
I think I heard the news. I think I heard the news dudes say, "Do they got fireplaces in Florida?"
Wow.
I don't think you see them.
Maybe
often.
not.
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
say
There
maybe
you
an
go.
old house.
I think I've probably been in one
Wow.
or
Okay.
two houses that do have a fireplace,
They're
but
gonna
not
be like, not know. They're gonna be more of a richer side of it.
nah. It's gas fireplaces, right? They don't do the old school. You
Well, I'm just saying, but if
can't
you
go
don't
chop
have
wood.
fireplace, people aren't gonna have a fireplace.
It's not a. They're not often. They don't build houses with fireplaces.
Thank you.
Let's
Okay.
yeah.
Just like they don't build basements there either.
That's a bad place to be at. It's the basement. Let's just put it there.
Your basement is the swamp.
The houses in the Midwest, they like to build basements to
You
prevent
got to because you got hurricane. I mean, tornadoes.
like yeah, you don't want basements in Florida where there's rain potential.
It's too flat.
You just don't want it, right? Like some places do though. I do want to call out like my uncle's house. He had a basement that he actually turned into this whole other room, which was pretty sweet.
Okay.
So some houses do have basements, but very rarely.
Did you see that one that I sent where that dude had the man cave and he went through two secret doors?
Oh yeah. That's pretty sweet.
You
But
know,
then I said, but there's only one way in and one way out. What if that door locks up?
but I just want to call out with that. If
You
you have
gotta
a 5,000 square feet house, you can do what the hell you want to do. You can create and build. Because I've seen some sick man caves on Facebook and stuff. But then I'm sitting there looking at it, and I'm like, "How big is your house?" Because they don't show their house; they only show the cave.
Well,
And I'm
yeah,
like,
his house was huge.
"Yeah,
He was
exactly,
obviously in Atlanta somewhere.
exactly. You could do that." I'm pretty sure he has an exit strategy as well with it.
But,
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
move
When he
the
started building it.
just to get a big house, gain equity, sell it. I'm not even gonna live there because I can't live in Texas and live how I like to live. Just rent it out.
I like to live.
Just rent it out and use it as an Airbnb.
Yeah. I mean, there's pros and cons, right, to purchasing a house anywhere you go. I mean,
Let's just put it down there.
True.
I looked at getting a house back at home because it was cheap. And then I looked again. I said, "There's no way y'all got houses the same price as my house."
Yeah, that's true.
There's no
Back
way.
at home, man.
I'm like, what is going on?
But the market's crazy right now.
But they're just trying to price.
Market's insane. I wouldn't even buy right now.
Market's crazy. Yeah, market's crazy right now.
Shoot, I ain't buying nothing.
Man, we jumped in the news quick, huh?
We're just talking.
Quick.
Oh man, but the storms are crazy, man. What's happening in this world? And our leaders don't believe in global warming and health and stuff like that. It's crazy though. If you sit back and think about it, I don't think you ever see states like Georgia and not necessarily Dallas, but South Texas, as far as Houston and places like that, get as cold as they've been. So that's insane. But I am thankful for the weather that we're having here because the sun actually really do help with my mental state of mind, especially when you're having a horrible year or basketball season, whatever you want to call it. Just to see that sun is amazing. So I'm happy that we are getting the days that we are getting, right? I think we're sunny the next 3 days or whatnot.
Yeah.
That's phenomenal, man. I could do it with the cold weather if it's sunny.
It ain't even cold though.
Yeah.
People out here, you know how it is in Oregon. Once that sun come out and it's above 55, it's just shorts and t-shirts.
It is crazy how many people are outside. Yeah, it is crazy how many people are outside.
They think it's 70 now. Nah.
In some places almost did get 70.
Well, no.
Now you got insects getting crazy. They're gonna come out early thinking it's spring and stuff.
Oh man.
Speaking of spring, I'm going all over the place here. You know how they do the groundhog thing?
Yeah, groundhog.
Oh, we got 6 weeks.
6 weeks,
baby. Summertime is early.
What?
Summertime.
We got 6 more weeks,
buddy.
What? It was gonna be 6 more weeks anyway. That's what it says on the seasonal calendar. Winter is over in 6 weeks. So I'm just trying to figure out why
they say that.
Why are we so?
I don't keep up with the groundhog.
If the seasons are,
I just let it roll.
Hey, I saw it today. So technically, when the groundhog comes out and he sees his shadow.
Do you know what today is? Today is literally 6 weeks away from.
I get that, but what they're saying is it can be a longer winter. Is what they're saying.
It's gonna be it's gonna be the same length.
Well,
okay,
no matter if it's cold on the first day of spring or not, it's still the first day of spring.
Okay,
I'm talking calendars, Platinum. I ain't talking calendars.
I'm talking seasons.
I'm talking weather wise.
Yeah, weather. So that date is it's going to come, but if they stand, it's going to be a longer winter.
Only apply to Pennsylvania because we do not have winter weather happening at this moment. So if we get 6 more weeks of this will be great.
Well, don't jinx it, man.
I know that. You always
act like it ain't happening. Act like it ain't happening.
I'm just saying.
He said that 10 times. Oh, the weather. It's nice here.
A groundhog rodent to come out and tell y'all how much time y'all got left.
Hey, and then all of a sudden it get gloomy and ugly the next 6 weeks. I'm gonna be mad at him.
You gonna blame the groundhog because he said you got 6 weeks of winter.
No, he gonna come back on and be like, it's the groundhog. I'm gonna say, I thought we had originally 6 weeks on the calendar.
And then I'm gonna look at the newscaster and say, "What'd you say?" He said, "We got 6 more weeks of winter." And I'll be like, "See."
Well, I always just wanted to know where that groundhog lives throughout the year.
Oh, why?
It doesn't live in the same spot, but it's apparently it's been alive for 135 years.
How do they know it's the same one?
Because America's been here for 250 years this year.
It's the same one.
He
had no kids.
Look, man. Look, I'm just reporting the news, bro. If you want to
know, live, Big Mo.
If you want to know if they got kids or not, reach out to the dude with the beard that I was hearing.
Them dudes, the same people that doing this stuff are the same people that be reenacting those 1880, 82 fights, wars and shit.
They look like they could be
the same people.
I don't know, but it's pretty awesome. It is awesome. They've been alive for 135 years. I mean, that's pretty
what
cool.
They told you.
Yeah,
they don't put a new one. They don't put a new groundhog out every year.
He didn't give me no Lord, the groundhog did look old as hell when it was sitting up there like.
What animal eats groundhogs?
I don't know.
First of all, is this the only groundhog? Because I ain't never seen no other ones. So maybe he might be 135 years old.
Groundhogs do exist, man. They do. I don't think that's.
Groundhogs are extinct, and he's the only one left. That's why he got his own area.
Dude.
I just wonder where they
Need
live
to
at
find out
throughout
the
the
predator of the groundhog. Are there any groundhogs out here in Oregon?
I don't know.
So that's what you know how what's Shaq be like, what's that dude's name? Wonder Boy or whatever with the stats. That's how I need to have.
Oh yeah.
Back in the background and be like, oh yeah, here it is. Here it is.
Yeah. There's groundhogs everywhere, bro.
I don't know about everywhere. I don't know that. They're definitely not in the desert.
You probably
I don't know that.
They're definitely not in the desert. Is there a desert mole?
A what?
A desert mole.
Maybe. Just travel through there, probably.
I'm over here trying to look it up.
See, these things, I wasn't even thinking about this stuff. I'm glad you just got me to these points because I wasn't thinking about a desert mole before we started this conversation.
Got game time ready.
Or what are predators of groundhogs? Oh.
I'm not even looking up that. I'm just looking at where they live at.
Only in Pennsylvania? All five of them.
They're found throughout Alaska, Canada, and the eastern central part of the United States.
So not here.
Alaska, Canada, eastern central part of the United States, bro.
So because of that, it's not here. Yeah.
So they are found out west. I mean, Alaska is as west as you get. I don't know.
Way up there.
It looks like it looks like they got to be in the cold weather area.
First of all, I don't know how you take how a state is in between a country. Like
so groundhogs are primarily preyed upon by coyotes, foxes, bobcats, and large birds of prey like hawks and eagles.
Damn.
I can see that. Hawks and eagles love to pick up shit. I can see that.
Soon they pick their little head up. Got him.
Yep.
That's why he can't come out until that dude took him out.
I can see that.
Yeah, that dude came and manually moved him, huh?
Oh man. Okay. Now you
They
guys
look like beavers.
They do. Wonder in the same family or not.
They probably all are.
They could be.
The nutrias and rats. They're just rodents. Speaking of coyotes, so leaving the hookah lounge, shout out to all the birthdays we've had. It's been a bunch of parties week after week, weekend after weekend. So shout out to all those birthdays. But leaving the hookah lounge, I was driving and literally right there by Mountainside High School. I'm stopped at the red light to take a left. This way, going across me is green. I am not lying to you guys. Clear as day. Coyote comes sprinting across the crosswalk, like through the crosswalk, through the light. So I had to pause myself, and I looked back, and then I rolled my window down just to make sure it was really a coyote. That mug was gone.
They're legit.
He's quick. He's on his feet.
They're in our neighborhood.
Do know how to read crosswalks?
They're in our neighborhood too. One literally just be walking around the neighborhood. Yeah. They're
not. I mean, that's not normal.
Well, I feel like it's normal because you see it all the time.
Coyotes shouldn't just be walking around the neighborhoods.
Well, you got
my neighborhood. They're posted up, bro, like everywhere.
Wait a minute.
Like
hold on, rewind. They posted up
literally. Yeah, like I got this. So I even though I'm over here on the east side, it's like I'm right by the a lot by Foxy area, like like Woody.
Yep.
So they like around anywhere from like 10 at night you just go up to the store, you see like 2 or 3 just by the school. They run through they run through like our parking lot and everything. You see them all the time.
Wow. Coyotes are taking over. How come they don't be doing that stuff to coyotes, but they be doing the bobcats and pumas?
Yes.
I think they do with coyotes. Like I think the ones that live in our neighborhood, they like, you moved in my neighborhood, I ain't moving.
Well, that's all of them.
Yeah.
They moved everybody out.
Yeah. So I don't know why they don't do it, but
I almost tried to yell at the other car to make sure he saw the same thing I saw.
Those things are quick, man. Those coyotes be gone.
He was gone.
Yeah, they are pretty fast, man.
He was quicker than your eye, huh? Rolled your window down, out.
Yeah.
And I was like, where is he about to go? Open to somebody's neighborhood because there's just some new houses over there. So don't leave your dog food out or your dog if it's little.
Yeah, you're gonna get attacked.
That's my story. I'm sticking to it. In the news still, got some crazy stuff. On Friday, in San Antonio, 41-year-old man named Brian. Actually, I read this story and I said, this dude is really woke up on a bad day. He was backing out of his driveway, and the lady was coming down the road with her daughter on the way to school. She honked her horn at him to make sure she saw him, like, hey, you're backing up, you might hit me, right? So she kept going, and she pulls up to the stop sign or the light. He backed out, pulled up on the side of her, and shot one time into the van and hitting her daughter and put her in intensive care. They had to be life flighted to a hospital. So now she's in serious condition. All because she honked her horn at him.
Man, ain't that awareness? Hey, you see me? That's it. Like
that's what I'm saying. Like this dude, he literally woke up this morning. First of all, why am I? You're taking your kids to school. Why do you got a gun in the car to take your kids to school? What's going on?
Nothing surprises me today, man.
I got mixed thoughts on it because I think it's happening more and more in today's world. So it's not. It's starting to become common. But at the same time, you don't know what kind of night that guy had. It sounds like he was kind of frustrated.
Well, he should have woken up and asked somebody else to take the kids to school. Or maybe he didn't want to take the kids to school. And she was like, you take them at the kids. He's like, man, they got in the car.
I mean, I'm not
covering up nothing either, but I'm trying to figure this out. Like, what is so serious within 5 minutes of your morning?
It simply was him. I mean, that's the root problem. Something. I mean,
I agree.
Big Mo said it's something with him. I mean, because you have stuff that'll piss you off more than that, and they won't shoot. You won't shoot nobody.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, that's her job as a driver. You see someone that don't see you, what do? You get their attention.
Yeah.
So if he would have just hit her, then what would he have done?
He probably have shot in there too, and said, "Oh, with that mind frame that he did, I probably assumed if he hit her, oh, you hit me, you were running, you wasn't looking." Then that would have escalated to argument, and then probably would have been worse.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I just think it's just happening more and more. People are snapping, man.
I'm not surprised by anything anymore.
Yeah, don't blow at me.
Oh, you're not surprised by anything anymore?
Nah,
no, not today. Not today, man.
Releases of the millions of files released from the Epstein files.
Was a surprise.
Oh boy, we gonna talk about this.
That was just hidden. Was a surprise. I don't think anybody should be surprised by those.
Oh boy,
you weren't surprised by some of the stuff that was done in there.
No, you know why? Because they already used us.
Obviously, it had to be pretty bad because it was being covered up.
Well, I feel like it was covered up because of who's involved.
Correct.
So it's okay. It's okay to expose the ones who you look beneath down, but the ones who hire, let's hide what we do. So what I'm saying is, I think it's a surprise that the world actually seen some stuff now. But people like us, we know, man. We grew up in rough areas, and we know both worlds. We're smart. We know when it's rough. Like that stuff. None of that stuff was surprising to me. Now again, I didn't know the exact what happened, but some of the stuff that's come out. I mean, it's a reason why they don't want to release it.
Right.
You don't want to release it because the people involved are in our society today.
So what happens with all this information that's out there with these people that are in?
So nothing. That's why. But believe it or not, that's why I don't want it released. Right? Like we sit around. I know we sit around. We talk about you talk about protecting the victims, but then B, the victims is asking for it to be released. So that they can expose some of these sick people.
Well, they wanted it released without their information, but these released all the information.
Yeah, but that's almost impossible to do. That's the problem right there.
Yep.
Go ahead, DM. I'll hold my comments for the end on it. I do got a take on it.
I just think like it would never. I mean, like again, Big Mo said, what was the point? You got some. I feel like it's some things that that upsets me or I disagree with, but then I'm also a reality.
Yeah.
Like I mean, let's just be real. If you think racism doesn't exist, then you're not tuned in. Um, I'm not racist, but I'm just saying it's still going on. It's still never left, and it's right in our face. And people deal with it how they want to. Um, minorities, if you react a certain way, we're animals, we're praised, we're this, just what it is. My daughter's mom white, so I'm not racist. White people act a certain way, and it's expected upon them. Oh, when you're bothered them, they can react crazy, but us, it's where did they come from and stuff, and that's just stuff that we deal with daily, I believe. Like, but this does nothing. No one's even gonna get a slap on the wrist. The chatter has already been there. We already know who's weird and all that. We're like, oh, this doesn't, like Clinton and all them. Like, come on, man. Clinton was getting head, excuse my French, back then. Monica Lewinsky. What are we talking about? Like, I mean, so I'm not surprised that Clinton was posted up with him. Like,
speaking of Clintons, they decided to go ahead and testify before the Congress.
Right. So throw somebody else under the bus.
I think it's dumb. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Like this whole Epstein stuff, it's dumb because it just makes you realize how these old men, regardless of
women in there too,
regardless of the race, but how these old men and women, how sick they are. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like underage people, there's no
terrible
selling. Yeah, you should be thrown under the jail for that. But
first of all, where are they finding these kids at?
You'd be amazed, man.
Are they kidnapping these kids, or are families giving
money, man?
Their kids,
it's money.
These people,
it's money.
I
believe it's all.
If you think about when this stuff was happening,
this could be deeper than that, huh?
But if you think about when this stuff was happening, and I hate to say this, but it just goes back to R. Kelly for an example, right? When you're
just about to say it,
when you're paying those parents so much money, those parents are gonna keep their mouth closed. But then as soon as that money runs dry, then they're gonna come forth, right? It was the same thing. It was the same thing with the R. Kelly situation. Bottom line,
those parents should be prosecuted.
Yeah, I actually think all of the parents should be prosecuted. Period. There's no exceptions, right? When I see,
he should be prosecuted because if they agreed to let that happen,
well, they should also be.
Well, no, not on that point. To the point he still did it, but I'm saying
they all should be. Bottom line, everybody that had some sort of involvement, from parents to Donald J. Trump and Bill Clinton and Prince Andrew, whoever was involved should be prosecuted to the fullest.
So let's say you do that, and now the people that are doing the prosecuting are friends or part of that as well. How do you do that?
But that's the thing.
What happens if you take off the top?
But it's not going to happen. So you can't put that hypothetical.
I'm saying hypothetical.
It's not going to happen.
If you take off,
definitely not going to happen.
Bottom line,
where does the money go?
What's been released shouldn't have happened, right? And
I mean, then it goes to the.
And these victims that are asking that it comes out, they also should be looking at their parents as well, because 13 to 15 years old, something happened, right? So these victims should be equally as mad as their parents, as they are all of these high power rich people, congressmen, whatever you want to say.
The things that they were doing modeling or stuff like that. They were going out getting these kids and stuff like that to bring them out to those places. And that's why they use women.
Having
everybody involved, man.
No, I agree. I'm just telling you ways that they were doing it to get the kids to go to these things.
But there is still stuff, because having a daughter, not my kid obviously modeled a little bit when she was younger. But somebody was going to be there. We ain't just dropping our kids.
For sure.
It's different times.
Well, legally you have to. Those kids can't sign off or nothing.
It looks like in Epstein stuff, this stuff happened all the way up to 2018. So it's not different times, right? So you can't say it's different times. It probably was worse in the 90s and early 2000s than it is now. But at the same time, based on the file, stuff happened all the way up to 2018, 19. So you're just talking 6 short years ago.
While he was still president?
Right.
I mean, why he was becoming president, or why he was still president.
The first
I
term.
like I told you guys, it's sickening, man. Like it's one of
It's
those things.
weird.
Yeah, it's one of those things. I look at it and it's sickening, man. Go ahead, DM. What was you about to say?
Well, well, I just said too, like you said, when the money well dry, right? Then everybody comes. But my thing is, that's why I feel like everybody should go down because again, with the R. Kelly, nobody said nothing. But when all those people, I'm like, well, you like the Diddy, just it's different. But for the Diddy, these people say, well, I didn't see this, but I was there when I heard them fighting in the room. Well, now you're snitching. So now it's okay that you want to tell now, but when
Yeah.
you're a part of it, when those people when R. Kelly had those managers, the security going to actually get the kids to bring them to the
He was enjoying it.
black car.
Maybe.
Yeah, you're cool. Now he's throwing under the bus, money will dry. You're like, oh, he's always been sick. He's always been worried. Like those cowards should go. Like Big Mo said, they're all involved.
Like
You go down with them.
So
Yeah.
and I got two things. Like the difference the difference with Diddy and these guys, and I just want to make sure I separate the difference.
Yes.
Diddy was all adults consenting, and it was just
Exactly.
and it was just a nasty situation, right?
Yeah,
Or
right, right.
or not consenting if he drugged them, right? I just want to call it out, right? But it was all adults, right? Over 18, whatever the case may be. These are young kids that
Young.
young girls that probably haven't even started their
Those
minister,
boys.
minister. You got boys that don't even, know what they're doing. Like these are young kids that need guidance right now in their life. So as much as I want to sit here and say
They don't even know themselves.
it's two different scenarios. And with Diddy, right? If it was, the prostitution part, it's so funny that the definition of prostitution these days, because people fly women around all the time. And it's publicly known, right? OnlyFans, people talk about it, and no one goes after all of
Live.
this stuff that's happening, right? And people are live with this stuff, right? He flew me here, this and that. No one says nothing to anybody, right? Because there's not enough money to go after those.
To get.
Right?
It's not a money grab.
Yeah, but with Trump and all of these people, again, I cannot imagine how these women and young men are feeling today, or even at that moment of time since they become young adults. That to me is life.
Dude, they're like our age.
Yeah, and it's crazy. It's crazy. It is. And apparently when I was reading some of it, and I didn't read all of it, but when I was reading some of it, there was already a complaint early on over this situation in the 90s. It got tossed out, right? So
Cash them out.
Yeah, I think it was 98, 99. Bill Clinton was our president. So he tossed it out, right? So it seems like every president has been involved, right? Mine is Biden and Obama. We haven't heard anything on those two, but or Bush. But every president since has been involved in the situation. So, I think all of the, this just goes to show you that money keeps everyone mouth shut. Doesn't matter what the situation is. If you're paid, you're gonna shut up.
True.
Money makes the world go round. Speaking of what we got going on in the news and the politics, Minneapolis, we had that shooting, the second shooting in Minneapolis on another protester for the ICE situation. Now, since he's been president, I'm going to tell you guys some new words I've been putting in my vocabulary. Tariffs and ICE have never been more popular since he's been president. Prior words you would use, tariffs I don't think you use very often, but ICE you would use just normally and not be a big deal. Now you can't even say the word like can I get some ICE without people having an issue or without people referencing something else from it. What do you guys feel about the situation? And I saw this recently that they have changed that now to a homicide.
Yeah, TMZ reported
that after the president and then whoever that girl is again, I forget her name, said that they will not pressing any charges on it because he had the right, even though there was like 4 different people that shot. I don't know. Yeah, it sounded like 4 different shots to me.
It was 2 different people that put the trigger. So a couple of different things when you talk about tariffs, right? Tariffs is it's been known if you're in the right industry, right? You hear about it, you know about it. Like I think it's people should probably read about it a little bit more, because shipping goods and services to and from across the Pacific Ocean or the Atlantic Ocean or regardless of the ocean, there's a price to pay across the board. But I think the average American never heard about it, because the average American used to always say, well, then if it only costs them $7 to make it in China, why does it cost $35 to sell it here or something like
Yeah,
that?
yeah, yeah.
Well, now you're starting to realize the why on it and stuff because it really is a supply and demand type situation in the terminology. He's taking it out of content. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think he's taking it out of content so far to the point that the average American don't really know what it is unless you go out and research it yourself, right? If you're just listening to him, he's using it for all of the wrong things. Um, he's saying that we're getting all of these millions and billions of dollars, but yet we still almost got a government shutdown going on and all of this other stuff. So it just goes down to we always talk about all of this money we're making as a country, and I hear this a lot,
We're actually further in
and
debt.
you don't see it, and you don't see it. That's what
And
I'm saying. Like,
this dude
we're
trying to
going
remodel.
we're going
Like,
further and further in debt, from my understanding, right?
Right.
Every year. So
yeah.
what's happening to the money that we're making? Are we just moving it, repurposing it? No one knows.
Wait a minute. And who are you in debt to, by the way? I just want to know that question. Can somebody tell me that? Who is the country in debt to? Like, if you don't pay this debt back,
Ourselves.
first of all, I can't
Ourselves.
never get $1 trillion in debt.
Yeah.
I can't never get to that point. So how can we get that much more in debt and just keep adding on and be like, we'll get back to that one day?
You know what? I was just talking to my
And
wife.
then who collects it? It was like, oh yeah, man, you better come through with that, that 100 trill.
You know, I was,
Or a song. Or a song. You don't pay me a song.
Like, who coming to collect it?
you know what? When you talk about that, I was just talking to my wife last week, when I was on the phone with her because you keep hearing about all of these schools that are in millions and millions of dollars of debt, right? And the number one thing I asked her, I'm like, who the hell is budgeting their money, right? Because there's no way
Every year schools are in debt.
you going $36 million in debt in 1 year. That is that like who's budgeting or managing their money? Because you should probably raise that early. What's that?
Top is getting overpaid.
It regard,
the principal that came in just for a little bit for like 2 months made $38,000 or something like that crazy.
But still, but Friesen, payroll is every company, organization, it doesn't matter. That's their biggest budget. Everyone knows that, right? That's their biggest out, right? But where's the money coming in at? And I think that's the problem that we're facing right now.
We ain't getting none coming in because he cut us off.
Yeah. And then in terms of the US and debt, right? When they talk about debt, they talk about the dollar value, right? The value of our money.
Yeah.
The more money we become in debt with ourselves, the less the dollar is worth, right? So that's why the European money is worth more, right? It's like $1.19 for every dollar in the United States. The euro right now is something like that. Because we've incurred so much money, right, in debt and stuff, to the fact the dollar value is not worth what it was in the 90s, where the dollar was the most powerful currency in the world, right? So that's when they talk about debt. Like that's what they talk about. They're just talking about the market and the dollar values and stuff like that along the way.
I still don't understand how you can be in debt, especially when you make
We won't ever understand because we shouldn't be.
Hey,
We just shouldn't be. We just shouldn't be. So it's like, where the hell is this shit coming from?
Please get to me and let me know.
Yeah.
Harvard,
Yeah.
MIT grad.
Yeah,
I need to know.
I
You
don't know.
probably came up with a way to pay it off.
Lehigh.
If I can sit back and I can look at the accounting books of the amount of money Americans pay in taxes, and where that money is going. Obviously, there's a lot of crooks in this world. A lot of people are being paid, and money ain't going where it should go at, and that's why we are where we are. Whether it's the governmental money, whether it's the school money, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, a lot of people are getting handouts, and the money is not going where it's supposed to go, right? And that's why our schools are out of budget. That's why companies are and then when you talk about the private sectors and the companies that are laying people off, the Home Depots, the Nikes, the UPS, all of those companies right there, you kind of gotta. It's not a matter of those companies are losing money at right now. They're projecting their future now, right? They're like, if we don't cut now, we're gonna be screwed 5 years from now, 4 years from now,
Yeah.
because of how our government is operating, right? So all of your jobs and stuff that's being cut is because of the government and how they're operating in today's world. It sucks. No one likes to see anybody lose jobs. Like I always pray that I'm not one of them. Um,
Right.
but all you can do is prepare.
Well, since the government is still in debt, then they don't need to collect on my debt.
uh,
Put it that way. If you don't remain in debt, then don't collect on my debt.
I mean, shit, we so much we trillions in debt. Add mines to it. It ain't gonna change it
All
now.
in the file.
you know what? Adding my debt to it don't adding my debt
Yeah.
to it won't even put a pinch in that thing.
Exactly.
Won't even move it. Won't even
That's
move
the
it.
thing.
Write it off.
You won't even
Just add
know.
me in.
I mean, shoot, add me and you in, man. Like it
Yeah.
won't even put a pinch in it.
That's what I call a debt collector. Come and take my debt.
In terms of the shooting, man, you talked about the shooting. I mean, I think we all knew it was going to be a homicide, right? Like there's no other option. Like it didn't matter what the government said. The definition of a homicide is someone murdered you, right?
Mhm.
Whether it's self-defense or not, at the end of the day, it's a homicide, right? That guy was murdered. I went and watched the I went and watched the
Different angle.
video. It was very disturbing to watch. I'm gonna be honest, I shared some tears when it happened. Watching that video because it's just not something that should occur to anyone. I don't care how evil or bad a person is. That should not occur. Period.
Do you think that our First and Second Amendments are in jeopardy based on the things that are happening?
I think our First and Second Amendments is based on who you are, not you being an American.
Hmm. And what do you mean by that?
I think um, I think if you're for our government, you're safe. If you're against our government, you don't have rights,
No matter who you are.
no matter who you are. And we used to, I go back to George Floyd and those guys, 5 6 years ago, and it was about race at that point. Well, as you can see with ICE, it's not about race; it's about the government versus everyone else. Yeah, again, right now, black people are chilling. Right, I'm just gonna be straight up honest with everybody. We ain't going out there. It's not a matter of is it our fight or it's not a matter of race right now.
Right.
At the end of the day, we all know it's wrong, but at the same time, if a minority goes out there, and I'm gonna be honest, if it's black or anyone else, you're a bigger target than the white people that's out there that's carrying on right now. So just like I said last week, stay home, man. Like if everybody stay home, ICE has no one to fight with.
Yeah,
But
hype
the issue,
up, yeah.
but the issue with that, as soon as everybody do that, your president's gonna go and tweet something, and that's gonna piss everybody else off because it's not a matter of people staying home because of him. They're staying home for a movement or protest or something like that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It was clearly murder, and it was sad, man. No one should lose their life like that.
People should still have the right. That's why I said the First Amendment. Like you still should be able to have the right to go protest to for whatever reason you may have on
Yep.
whatever action you or opinion you have on that particular point.
And when you're in a
Without it having to be, oh, we're shooting tear gas or we're doing all this stuff. Like they should be able to do that without any kind of confrontation. But I think a lot of the times they create the confrontation to make it seem like it's a bigger deal than it is, just so you can paint this picture of, oh, look at Portland out here going crazy
with the tear gas and stuff. Yeah, and I think for the people that goes and busts a window, they should be.
Those are different people. I'm not talking about those people.
Different people, but the people that's protesting peacefully,
Correct.
let them protest. Period. But I do think that they are, like I think it happened over the weekend. I didn't even realize it until I saw the news in Portland, where they were protesting and tear
Mhm.
gas and stuff was shot out there. I don't know, man. At
And
this
then
point,
they're filing a claim against it. We'll see what happens after that.
but what does that do? It does nothing, right? I look at
More money.
I look at our governor. They said last year our governor spent $5 million trying to sue the Trump administration. What,
Right.
like, why would you waste?
Where's that
Why
going?
would you waste my money? I'm gonna be honest with you.
Well, you
To
ain't
go
gonna happen anyway.
and sue something that's not gonna work. They got more money than you. So why would you waste your taxpayer dollars to go and sue
To
the
prove a
people?
point. To
That-
say like
what-
they're not backing down, like it doesn't matter. We'll fight.
And that's dumb.
That's why we in debt, because they keep spending it on stupid shit.
Yeah, that's like that $5 million could have went to one of them $36 million school budgets we got.
I agree.
I just want to call that out, right? Like,
First of all, we
like-
should have enough money. I think people gamble enough in the state to support
Right.
the school. Like I think enough people gamble. We got enough money in these
Yeah.
lottery things that help
I agree.
support
I
these
agree.
schools. I don't know why
I
that's
agree.
not happening.
the lottery money,
There's definitely somebody doing something with the money.
yeah, the lottery money, the weed money was also supposed to go
Yeah,
to
and I know that's happening too.
The liquor.
the liquor as well, right?
Sure. Okay,
So-
so I need to go. I need to get on, that one dude that investigates behind the scene to figure out what's going on with all this. I need him to tell me on Channel 12 what's his name. I'll find him.
Yeah,
But I need you to
Bring
find
that
out
back
what's
on.
going on with all the money from all these.
I'm on this podcast.
DM got some stuff going on over there. But yeah, no, Platinum, you're right though. Like I just think and it seems like every time people do get investigated, they always find something. But it's crazy. Like we don't give nothing to the schools anymore. Just like I think about just TriMet and our transportations, right? Like everybody's paycheck is getting deducted by this state transit tax, and they're still cutting
Right.
people. So what's the purpose,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Like all of these taxes they throwing on us, and they still cutting people.
Because as the owner of the business, I still need to have more money at the top. So I got to cut y'all down below. Oh, here comes the sickly. She made it down here.
That's my
Told
girl.
you she's gonna make an appearance. There she is.
Make a moment. Yeah,
Here comes the sickly.
I just think
Back
it's
in
all
Texas.
dumb. I do. I just think it's all dumb. I wish I'm gonna be honest. I wish what we can do every year. I wish when we file taxes and we have to pay taxes, I wish we can check box where we want the money to go to. During that time, you can change
You
it
know
year
what
to
they're gonna
year.
do? You're just gonna
That's giving us
recheck the
that's
box.
giving us too much power.
You just recheck the box and send it somewhere else.
It's
I
giving us
just
too
think
much power.
it is giving us power, but I just think it's a good idea, right? That way, your
Oh, I
dollars.
love the idea, but if it get the objects do not give us enough power.
Yeah, that is true.
That's what they want.
They don't want you to know.
Anything
your
that we
dollars.
say, hey,
You should get the option to pay taxes, and if you don't, it just builds up like the debt. And then at one point, you can just pay it all at one time, or you just keep adding it up.
Nah, don't get me started on taxes, bro. We can have a whole 5-hour conversation over taxes, my brother. Yeah, don't
next,
get me.
next,
Yeah, don't
next.
get me started on them. Bottom line, if you pay, if you claim zero at the end of the year, I don't care what your situation is. You shouldn't have to owe their ass again. Why are you gonna double tax me on the double the dollars I make? Come on, man. Get out of
Damn.
here.
That's why I try to get all mine up front.
Shut up, man.
All $2 of my dollars.
Off top, he trying to get that guarantee contract. He want his signing bonus.
I be
Man.
claiming all 10.
See, now you only can claim 3.
Hey,
That's so. What's so
I'm a
crazy is
problem
my wife was telling me you only can claim for the kids 3. I said, shit. What if we have 6 kids, 7 kids? I can't. They come for me, and I only can claim 3 at the max.
hey, you sell them off to somebody
After
else.
that point, you get
I mean,
a discount. But you
I
don't.
know that, but I'm just still saying.
Sell them off to
They
someone
will give
else.
you.
know the game.
Yeah. Oh, for
You know the
sure.
game.
But I'm just still saying. I'm gonna be a whole bunch of kids' daddies this year.
Yeah, you put the whole basketball team on, then their parents can't claim it. Be like,
And
what
then
the heck?
shit. Not our basketball teams. They got money. They gonna come down like there go those coaches needing money.
Oh man, shoot.
Who's these kids? I would claim 17 kids.
Yeah.
What else we got in the news,
My
man?
nonprofit.
There's a lot going on in the news, people, as you guys can see. But what else we got?
That's it on the current news. I was going to go into the sports.
Let's do it. Can we start with boxing?
The two-pack.
Yeah. So you got the picture already ready for it or something? First of all,
oh man,
did you hear what he said? The reason was.
I did, but let the world know. Remind the world.
I almost used the word. I didn't need. Oh man, this dude. He says he went to his parents' house and he used a shampoo, and the shampoo had Imodium in it.
I did.
And all his hair fell out from when he used it, so he had to fix it before the fight. So he went and had that put on. Now, if that had happened, his head would have been burnt up. It ain't just gonna burn that little bit of hair and fall off. His hair would have been burnt up. That dude had that.
My thing is, man, just let it go. We know that.
Just go ball. Like, what you trying to do?
Let it off. Yeah, I understand. And only good thing happened for him is that he won the fight.
See if we can get that piece. Let me see if we can do that for you.
What's that?
Let me see if we can do a weave on your head.
We want to try and do a weave on my head?
Well, you got to have the sides. You got to have the sides.
They can put that on too.
Hey, let me grow that on. Hey, who do glue-ons in Portland? I'll try it.
Oh my God, we got to try that. But that's
who do glue-ons in Portland. I'll try it.
That is the most hilarious thing I ever seen. That dude's gonna be an all-time meme forever. Like,
the best thing that happened is he won the fight. That's it. He won.
He had to rip his hair off and finish.
He won.
That's why he was happy.
Well, when you look at this here,
man, come on.
Oh, here it is.
Hey,
look at that. Hey, even the line is off. Even his line is fake.
Hey, this part right here is the part that got me right here.
That's
my camera dude was like, "What the?"
Please tell me this part is glue.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's glue. That's glue and Sharpie.
Hey,
that's glue and Sharpie.
I don't know. First of all, dude, just go ball. Like, I don't know what you was trying to prove.
Maybe I don't understand
maybe
why.
He ain't got a girl. Maybe he ain't got a girl, so maybe that's what he needed to have some hair for.
It's a million boxers, bro. Who cares?
Hey, if y'all can tell me who do.
Mo, but we should try it to see if it works.
I'll try it.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna try to get.
You would need a whole thing, Mo. You would need a whole
kid play.
Oh yeah, bro.
No, my sides are grow.
I'm gonna see if I can get a kid play. I'm gonna cut it like this, like Gumby too.
You can get the Bobby Brown.
Yep.
I'll try it. I'll try it if y'all can tell me who do it.
But it can't be expensive.
Well, we gotta set up a boxing match so we can that shit in.
The bobbleheaded.
Yeah, we gotta find a puncher. Come on.
I kind of want to try it. Like,
well, you gotta do the afro, get the afro one, ride the bull.
See, come on.
Hey, but because what was crazy was for my wedding, right? Let me tell y'all. I went to we were in where were we? Miami, right? So me and my little brother, the morning of my wedding, we decided, yeah, we're gonna go get a haircut, right? So if y'all know anything about Miami, the flea market is where you go get a cut, right? Like the brothers being there cutting and stuff, right?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, the brothers being there cutting. The flea markets are gone. They're leaving. I think there's only one more in Miami, but they used to be loaded in Miami, right? But the flea market is where everybody be at. So, my wedding day, we run up there to the flea market, but it's like, I'm finna hook you up. So I'm like, all right, hell yeah. So he trimming me and stuff, cutting me up. I'm gonna get your edges and stuff too. He done spray painted my whole damn hair, y'all.
Spray painted it?
He spray painted that shit, bro. You know when they talk about a spray on?
Yep, the spray on. That's why they can't get.
When I say I had the darkest line in the world, my whole head was spray painted. So then we get back to the hotel. We're like an hour away from my wedding, probably an hour away. Bro, I'm in the shower trying to get it all out. You couldn't get it all. What? Head, bro. I'm dead serious, bro. I mean, you should have seen it, bro. I had the perfect line and everything. You couldn't get any better than that, man.
Why'd you try to get rid of it?
Why'd you get rid of it?
Yeah.
Bro, I ain't want that damn hair spray painted, but it was a big Jamaican that cut it. So he was like, "You like it?" And I looked at my brother. My brother looked at me. I was, and Colin was with us at the time. My brother looked at me. I looked at him. He talking about, "Yeah, we like it. We good."
Yeah, we like it.
My little brother, we gonna get to the car. He was man, you think I was gonna tell that big dude we didn't like that hairstyle? He probably would have killed all of us. I said, "Good point." Man, I'm at home. Y'all should have seen me trying to get it out, bro. It was crazy, man.
Wow.
Man.
Scrubbing. You're scrubbing.
Man, I'll never forget that moment.
That's like
I'll never forget it.
That's like Boozy with his beard. That shit looks sprayed on.
I'll never forget it. But you know what was crazy about it though? Here's the thing. When I did get most of it sprayed out, you can't tell in this picture. Thank you, chat, for sending me this damn picture.
It
But
had to be
you
the
can't tell. Hold on, I gotta share. I gotta find my share button. You can tell that I got legit hair though, but you can't tell in this picture that they spray painted my stuff. Look. You can't tell.
No, you can't tell right there.
Nah, you can't. But it was 5 times blacker than that. I want to call it out. Like you see how
that's dark.
Yeah, you can see the little skin right there, right? You couldn't see the skin at all when they was done with my head, bro.
They gave you waves and everything?
Bro, they gave me waves and everything. It was legit. So right here, right? So right here, what's crazy is that it's a little darker than what it usually is, but look how straight my damn hairline is, man.
Okay.
And then when you get married, you lose all your hair. White shit.
You definitely lose all your hair. I'm lucky to still have some of mine.
Yeah, lost all of it, bro. All of it. Every damn.
Bro, I can't believe he's spray painted you though,
bro.
Back then, dang.
And you ain't seen. I'm telling you,
you was on a new curve right there, getting the spray paint done.
It was crazy. It was crazy.
You can't spray paint an afro though.
No. Nah.
But shout out to who to the Lopez lose to? Who won?
Oh, Shakur.
Shakur, yeah.
Shakur beat him down. He couldn't get no hits in. I call him the young Pacquiao. T-Mobile.
Here's the crazy thing: is the dude with the hair took all the fame from everything else because of his hair. Like no one was really worried about the fight after that. All that shit happened.
Well, I just want to call out the fact that I thought it was one of the coolest moments in boxing history.
When he knocked his hair off?
Knocked the head off.
Hey, but that hit, it was the hit that did it. He hit uppercut him and pulled. He tried to hold his hair on with the gloves.
But my thing as a boxer, do you stop boxing and you laugh?
Hey, ain't there a dude Mike Tyson punch out? You knocking the hair off?
You better be careful before you get knocked out.
Ain't there a dude on Mike Tyson's punch out that you do that too? Hair comes off.
Hey, Ball Bull, I think.
One of them.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. Now he gonna be a character. Ball Bull meme. I just helped you out.
Yeah, I hope he don't got no kids. They gonna have it. They gonna see their dad on memes forever.
Oh, even if he don't, his nephews, nieces, cousins.
Yeah.
And then his mom was like, "Boy, I have no Imodium in my or whatever that stuff was in the shampoo bottle. Come on now."
Yeah, that wasn't me.
We tell them people that lie. She's gonna be on the interview tomorrow.
Got the trading deadline coming up. Or it's already here, huh?
Man.
Yeah, that was my next goal. I was gonna go college first before NBA.
Yeah. Well, just shout out and kudos to that guy. I'm glad he won, but his toupee was crazy.
That was Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. There it was. The black Donald Trump.
What we got next? What we going to? College basketball?
College basketball. We are on the final stretch here, starting in February to hit March Madness. So you got your last games in your leagues, getting into the league championships.
Yep.
We got the top teams. We got some top players. Who do you guys see or as the top teams that are actually going to prevail, maybe making it to the Final Four? And then after that, we're going to get into like the top players y'all see getting picked in the draft.
You want me to answer that?
Yeah.
Duke. We already know what I was going to say.
That's it. Just Duke get into the Final Four.
Duke's winning it all.
Duke ain't winning it all.
Hold on. Duke's winning it all, man.
No, they're not. Did he win silent? Oh,
yeah. Oh no, though. I mean, it's so up and down. We got all these injuries, and I mean, this is one of the years. I mean, I feel like Duke is one of the complete teams, but I feel like whatchamacallit would be there too at the end because even though I think old boy's going to go number one from Kansas, but Kansas have been having a record and keeping their thing without their star. I mean, he's only been playing like maybe 6-7 games all year out of 20-something games. But I think Duke has the most complete team. But I mean, my thing is it just depends on who's playing, and then you got these things where you got these players like Amari Bailey's trying to come in and play. They're getting these temporary things where we might have a team we just see now. They're just coming to play. So it's like, I mean, we don't really know.
Where you guys at in the league? We're bad. All right, come on in. Go ahead and bring them in the middle of the season.
Yeah, but believe it or not, you can have mid-season additions in college sports.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, depending on who they are, none of them are that big. But I think Duke is the most complete team. But I mean, who knows?
Nah.
So
we popping bottles over here, guys.
Oh, I've been drinking bottles.
hey, I still don't drink.
It's the
what?
I'm proud of you, brother.
Congratulations.
Giving up the liquor. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Somebody got to do it.
I got you back.
Yeah. 7 sample. I'll have one though for special occasion.
Oh, keep it going. Keep going. Thank you. This is like for the crowd.
Dang. They were serious about that one. We got a lot of people join tonight. Man.
That's good. It's the 1 year anniversary. They thought we were going to be singing. Tony.
I do think Kansas gets there. This is actually a year. Every year, Arizona lets me down, but I actually think this might be a year for them.
I like how their young backcourt is playing, though.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they got the senior, but the freshman, but the other freshmen on their team is pretty good too.
Mm-hmm.
Who are the top 5 teams?
The teams?
Who are the top 5 teams in the country right
now? Arizona obviously is one. Arizona's one.
UConn.
UConn's 2.
Not BYU. Gonzaga.
Gonzaga's 5.
But see, Gonzaga, they just make me nervous when they play against top teams because they don't play that many good teams. They play the good teams at the beginning when everybody's you played the Kansas in December. They're totally different in March.
Yeah. So you got Arizona number 1, you got Michigan number 2, UConn's number 3,
Drop the 3.
Duke's number 4, Illinois number 5.
Ooh.
Top 5 teams in the state, right?
I think that freshman from Illinois just had like 50 or something on Purdue or something, like 40 something.
Yeah, he dropped 46.
Yeah. So that's who you got. But college should be fun. You guys know me. I love when March is coming. March is here. It's almost. It's my wife's birthday, so this year I won't be taking a vacation on her birthday. We going the week after her birthday, so I'm excited.
Going where?
We going to Vegas the week after, so I'm excited for that moment. We'll be there.
I'll be there the weekend before to tell you how it is.
You'll be there with us. Don't even be trying that weekend before crap.
Wait a minute.
We'll be there the Sweet 16 this year. We ain't going to the round of 32.
Yeah, that gives me 2 months to get Vegas ready.
So y'all going? Y'all going where? She's going to Vegas too.
No. It's our
We
yearly. Yeah, it's our yearly fellas. We're gonna go hit the gambling thing like we did last year.
yeah,
Win all the money.
yes, sir.
I'm gonna go hit the pool in the
Not
bar.
in
Well, that
March
thing
you won't.
tires me out.
Well, you know what?
I'm gambling.
I needed that pool last year after my knees. I just want to
Matter of
call
fact,
it out.
I still got
Hey, this
$70
time,
to gamble
hey, this
from.
time bring your one things, your air cast things. Bring back there with you.
After my knees,
Hey,
I got some smaller ones. I got some smaller air casts now on the knees
is
now.
it my knees? My knees.
No, what he just needs to do is he got to go to Miami for the weekend and then fly straight to Vegas.
This time I just need to keep Mr. HD, keep him awake.
Man, fun times. All
Yes,
right,
sir.
let's jump to the NBA, man.
Trade deadline is on effect up on Thursday.
It is.
We got some small trades happen. Nothing real big yet, but
Nothing that matters.
The biggest trade in black and what everybody's waiting for is Giannis.
He doesn't leave until the end of the year.
Before we get there, we got some developing stories. James Harden is working to find a deal by trade deadline.
Oh, you trying to leave?
With multiple teams. That's developing story.
Oh,
dang!
Wow, at this point of his career.
I'm just telling y'all, James Harden's looking to find a trade.
What are you going next door to LA? To Vegas? I mean, to the Lakers?
You know what I don't like about Harden? Things get tough, he runs.
Yeah.
He just said that he was good staying there.
Yeah, so now he's looking for teams to trade.
When they start winning, now you want to be traded? No, you're not going to win the West, but you're still winning.
Things are tough. Things are tough in LA.
Yeah, but he hides, like Big Mo said. He wants to.
He runs. He runs. When things get tough, he runs. He's chasing. You know,
so he's got to be the third option.
I actually think he needs to get rid of trying to be the guy, and you know, just Russell Westbrook type player. But he's more talented right now than Russ. But
yeah, right, of course.
You know, but just get everybody involved, and yours will naturally come.
Isn't that what he's kind of doing now? Like 16 points here, 25.
But no matter where you go, you're not going to be 1, 2, or probably not even 3 option at this point.
Damn.
But then even if you do you still win?
So it depends on where you want to go. If you're trying to go win a championship, those teams are already stacked. But if you're trying to just get out of LA, yeah, you can come to Portland and be the number 1 guy. You can go to Sacramento and probably be number 2. You know, so there's options there. But yeah, but no, that's developing news that's happening right now in the league.
They also just
Giannis. Let's talk about Giannis. DM.
I think he's a crybaby. So I think what he's just like I don't knock Giannis on certain things because when you talk about you can't say he ain't loyal because he's been there for so long. But I just think now he's frustrated, which rightfully so. We all have that. We all play sports and basketball at that. So, but I just think that another reason I think he goes at the end because he gets the leverage. As of now, they're saying if he goes at the deadline, Milwaukee has like the leverage. If he waits at the end, he gets the leverage. But I can see him still leaving because he will make that money on the back end that he doesn't get if he leaves early.
I don't think it's the money he's thinking about. Let me ask y'all this. If he stays, does Milwaukee continue to play him or do they sit him for the rest of the year?
I play him. You hear that you getting paid. You need to play. That also shows me that also shows why if he doesn't want to play or what he do, it shows he gets back healthy, it shows what his motive is. If you're saying that, hey, I just don't think we got, which is fair. Hey, I just don't think right now we got what it takes. And that's not things happen, you know, but then you will play. Because what I do give LeBron is LeBron plays with whoever. And I'm not even a LeBron fan. LeBron has played with the Boy Scouts.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, like, if his motive is like, hey, I love Milwaukee, you know, he does have the right to try to go compete because he gave a lot to that city. He won the MVP, he won the title. Then you will play if you're healthy. You don't play. To me now, it's another motive when I'm looking out as a fan on the outside, like, that's another motive. Then also, if you do leave, who's to say you're gonna go to a good team, because you're gonna have to give up a lot to get him.
Right.
So,
But also,
so,
you see
so
that
right now, go ahead. Were you gonna say something about Giannis before I give the right now update?
No, go ahead.
So right now, Minnesota is in the process of trying to set a
Turn it back
farm.
on.
They're in the process of trying to set a farm to get Giannis.
Who is
So
Minnesota?
right now at this
Yeah,
very moment.
yeah. You give up DiVincenzo, Julius Randle, and some draft picks, or maybe because you have to give up a lot. They give up DiVincenzo, McDaniels, and Julius Randle.
But they're looking at giving like 5 or 6 draft picks.
That's not worth it for Giannis.
I mean, the Knicks gave
the
up
cancer.
Name.
The T-Wolves need to get rid of Julius Randle's ass. He's the problem.
The Knicks is another team that are really heavily trying to pick up Giannis.
You're gonna have to give up some of your core. You're gonna have to give up a Mikal Bridges or a Cat, and maybe a Hart, because you're not gonna get Giannis and still have Hart, Bridges, Brunson, Cat. You're not gonna have all them.
You're not gonna do
So
that.
you're gonna have to give up a Cat, a McBride, throw a McBride in there.
But I thought he said he wanted to go somewhere warm.
He does. He want to be in Miami. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like, I'm a Miami fan. Y'all know that. I get the inside.
But even with that, right? Okay, but even with that, he's still subject to have the same shit as Milwaukee for his winning, because you're gonna have to give up shit, and then you got too much to give. You're gonna have to give up Hero. You definitely gonna have to give up Hero.
I'm ready to give up Hero.
That's fine, but I'm still saying, who do you have? Because if I'm Milwaukee,
Hero, Kellen Ware, and 4 first-round picks. 2 would be a
if I'm Milwaukee, I have the leverage. The Heat, I want Bam and somebody else. I'm not going. I'm just saying. But you got to think of the magnitude of Giannis. Giannis is in the top 5 of the best players in the league. You don't get to keep Bam and have Giannis and then have all these other people. You're going to give me something for something.
Let me ask you this. Not necessarily, because let me ask you this. If you're Milwaukee, what is your purpose? Are you ready to rebuild? Are you ready to because if you're rebuilding, you're gonna get a lot of aspiring contracts. So
you're rebuilding. This is gonna be the best.
If you're rebuilding, you're not getting Bam, because Bam has a pretty high contract right now.
But what I'm still saying is, if you also rebuild, you just don't in the NBA, you don't take a 5-year knockout to rebuild though.
Yeah,
you might do a 2-year, but what I'm still saying is that if I'm gonna rebuild, I'm not about to be 20 and 60 for 20 and 65 for 3 years. Like, I'm not. And draft picks is all potential. Who's to say that just because you get I got the 3rd pick, that this dude gonna be good? You don't even know who the hell's with the NILs. You don't even know who's coming out. They're not even rushing to come out. I'm gonna stay here and make $6 million. I'll wait.
That's true, bro. Yeah. That's true. So I do think, I don't know what's gonna happen, right? But I do think that I do think he will.
I think he's gone though.
I do think.
I think he's gone
for the trade deadline.
But because I think Milwaukee has to make that decision now. Understand, if they wait to the trade deadline, all of a sudden they're now giving up next year before they can tank and say, okay, we're gonna rebuild. So they need to make that rebuild decision now, because once they do it, Bobby Portis is gone. Kyle Kuzma's gone, right? They're gonna start to pick up expiring contracts. So if you see Milwaukee move one of them first, then all of a sudden, that's when you know that Giannis is gonna be gone at that point. Because now they're like, we're in tank mode. We're gonna try and figure this out.
So you are a fan of the Milwaukee Bucks. That is my hometown. You are a season ticket holder. You pay your hard-earned money to go see basketball games and teams competing. How do you feel about them making this trade and then the word tanking being?
You can't use so again, the media use the word tank, but as an organization, you can't use that word.
Well, obviously,
they are. So it's unfortunate. You know they are, right? But as a season ticket holder, I'm pretty sure there's fine print everywhere in that season ticket holder piece of the pie that you sign, that you don't read.
I got to
you got to read it. It's unfortunate, right? I don't believe
you got a ticket ticket holder. You got ups and downs on squads. It's just what it is.
I don't believe no professional team should try and tank this season We all know it happens, but I don't believe that no professional team should try and tank it. Now, if you go get a bunch of scrubs that just can't make it, that's not tanking the season. That just means
No, you
that
just ain't good.
good, right? So
and you get that record.
You can't say you're tanking. You just got to go get these players that are like not very good and just have them out there to play. But you can't go get. He said, but you can't go get back a bunch of good players.
That's not taking the season.
The tank. So you got to get one good piece and a bunch of draft pieces.
Okay.
But see, the interesting thing about
what's the name said.
So you get a Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero's good. There's your answer.
No, but see, the interesting thing about this, I was talking to my older brother, is that we don't have no young stars no more.
No.
So to me, I mean, like even with like Steph, there's no point of getting Steph. He's got 3 years left to be in a bracket to be Steph. There's no point in getting Dame. You don't even know how he's going to be after his Achilles. Even if he is great, he's going to have 2-3 years. There's only a couple of young stars. That's Giannis. That's Luka. Those dudes are still young. And then you got like Trae Young and on them, but they don't play no damn defense. They don't do anything. They're just names. We don't have no young.
And they're not young, DM. They're in their prime.
I'm just still saying, I'm not about to go get a 36-fucking-year-old Dame when I can get Giannis, is what I'm saying. Or I'm not going to go trade for a Steph when I can get somebody else. When I can get Luka, because they still got like Giannis and Luka still have 6 more 7 years than these dudes.
But the only difference could be is more reluctantly to trade Curry than you are Luka.
Curry ain't going nowhere. Curry's retiring.
No, I'm just saying. Like I'm more likely to trade that aging contract than I am a Luka.
Yeah, but I mean, I ain't talking about the money. I'm just talking about the organizations. Who are you going for? It's not like you have this big bunch of young stars that say, "I'm going here."
Gotcha. Well, New Orleans got some stars down there.
And currently,
Zion just got cut from Jordan.
How about you about to say he got cut from the team? I'm like, damn.
Well, you keep messing with the drag queens or whatever they is, whatever you doing to get people pregnant, strippers and stuff, man. He be in the club more than he been on the court.
Zion's been cut from a lot of teams. From a lot of companies.
Zion that cut his damn self. They said the Jordan Brand, the Force is the last one.
Golden State is also heavily considering trying to make a move for Giannis.
Did you see how many people they had on that list?
They got some young offers. Kuminga, the dude Richards, and some draft picks.
They're trying heavily as well.
And a Looney, not Looney, but Moody. Kuminga, Looney.
Moody wants to be gone anyway, so that's got to be a trade anyway if they don't do it.
Well, I mean, it's cancerous if you want to give up fucking Kuminga, you're an idiot. Like that's how you know that they don't get along, because it just simply they don't want to play him and he doesn't want to play for y'all. So it's an issue.
So I do think
just like Blazers need to give up Scoot. He's trash. He's trash.
And I do want to move on.
Shout out to the Blazers though. Shout out to what's his name being an All-Star this year, Avia.
Mm-hmm. The All-Star game is so bad this year, anybody can make the All-Star game. Let's just put it that way.
I'm a reserve.
Pro Bowl too.
I'm a reserve.
I got 2 bad knees and can do it.
I can throw 7 touchdowns to make the Pro Bowl.
We're not there yet. We're going there next. That's why I said I want us to move on from this moment. I know we never talked about this, but Trae Young was traded to the Washington Wizards. Good move.
Well, he turned down. He didn't want to go to Minnesota. Minnesota wanted him. He said he doesn't want to go there.
Yep. So why Washington when Washington's a program with no expectations?
Money and Chocolate City.
Well, and around the league, and around the league is word that people don't really like Trae
Young. Gotcha.
So
cold there.
I mean, you get booted out of ATL.
I got you.
I mean, when you talk living wise, ATL is one of the best spots. So you get booted out of there, and then you turn down Minnesota with Ant and all them, and they would have kept Ant. Reportedly, Ant would have still been there and all that.
Yeah.
And you go Minnesota. I mean, Washington is about money. I mean, come on.
Okay. That's it. We're gonna stop there in the basketball where I know there was other trades. I know Sacramento made a trade. There wasn't a lot of stuff that was happening, little small trades, but I'm pretty sure
we'll have more next week. We'll have more trades.
Let's jump really quick before we wrap things up. Let's jump to the NFL. A couple things has taken place over the last week. We're gonna start
A
with the
lot
Pro
of
Bowl.
things.
So we're gonna start with the Pro Bowl before I get into coaches and stuff like that. Pro Bowl, we got Shedeur Sanders in the Pro Bowl. I'm just gonna get straight to it.
And Flacco. Cleveland got 2 quarterbacks into the Pro Bowl.
They did that. They did that because they fucked up. They're trying to show. The NFL was just trying to show face.
So you think the NFL is trying to make
They're trying to show face? Yeah, they're trying to get back liked and all that. Like, come on, bro. Shedeur outperformed all those quarterbacks even in preseason.
He did do that.
Like they didn't play him just because they didn't want to play him. It's just a fact.
My question is, how do you become a Pro Bowl? Like, what happened to what happened to the other dudes? They just didn't want to play in it. And he's just
that could be that too. They do that tw though. It's just like NBA. Sometimes they call and say, "Hey, Mo be like, nah," then they give it to you.
I know, but is he still Pro Bowler as well?
No,
that's what I'm asking.
No. And that's why I think the Pro Bowl has gotten out of control and it shouldn't even be played anymore. Because
I mean, ain't it flag? It's flag.
Flag, yeah.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
But even if it's flag, because there's not a bad thing wrong with flag. But
it's horrible. I mean, no one wants to watch flag football. Freaking pros, bro. This ain't 7-on-7.
I just think it's gotten out of control. Like I don't think people care about it or cherish it. It's just the NBA trying to find ways to make money. And they do make a little because people do show up for it.
Yeah, that's because they want a meet and greet.
But the NFL screwed up when they moved it away from Hawaii and they tried to experiment on it. Then they moved it to the week before the Super Bowl instead of waiting the week after. Right. So they screwed up in a lot of different areas.
Yeah, and they killed the Hawaii tourism over there for that.
They did. So I just think a lot of ownership on just the upper people. So that's the Pro Bowl. Let's talk about Super Bowl, guys. Super Bowl's this week. First and foremost, I'm not going to get into the games last week, but DM, I do want to rest in peace to your Chargers. I mean, my bad. Sorry, your Niners.
The Niners. They're right there. You see it?
They didn't show up. They didn't show up,
bro. I won't say nothing. I'll let y'all have that.
They didn't show up.
I wasn't even there. I didn't get invited to the dance.
I'll let y'all have that.
DM, they at the same house as these people.
Hey, we don't even know who that is. I look like a dead bird.
We're all in Mexico together.
I look like a dead bird. Hey, welcome. We got Raheem Morris as defensive coordinator now.
Yeah, you did. I saw that.
I was about to say
that's where he's good at. That's where he's good at.
Wait.
He's not a good head coach.
DM. I just want to call out the fact that y'all took Cal Shanahan from us. He was our offensive coordinator. Back in
now we got Raheem.
Was he the defensive coordinator for y'all back then?
He was the defensive coordinator back then. So y'all just trying to re-put together the Falcons offense. Coaching staff.
Nah.
But wait though.
Nah.
DM, you're never gonna win.
And we're about to get Pitts too.
You're never gonna win a championship with Cal Shanahan. I just want you to know that.
So I think so. I think so too. I think that. And we're about to get Pitts too.
What?
Pitts taking a visit. He took a visit.
Taking a visit.
He took a visit. He already took a visit.
College? What?
He already took a visit. He already took a visit. He ain't gonna. That's a fact. He's rumor. That's a fact. Okay. Hey, when it happened, make sure you just have one episode for me.
We weren't prepared for on this show. We did not know he had taken a visit with this undisclosed information.
Pitts to the Niners, mark my word. The only way he stays at the Falcons if y'all just throw him all this money. Y'all don't got nobody to throw him the ball.
Well, you know what? I've been trying you know what? I'm cutting my Falcons staff tonight.
Y'all can put me at quarterback down there.
Hey, you cutting them again?
Yeah, they cut every fucking week at this point.
Well, Super Bowl predictions. Winners and why. Before we get to that, though, halftime show. Controversy. Bad Bunny. Turning point. What do we got? What's his name?
Kid Rock.
Kid Rock. First of all, never ever in lifetimes of any of the shows, even if we did not like the music, was there another option of music to watch. Now, just because it's Bad Bunny and it's an ice situation, Turning Point is able to have a show of their own for the others to watch, I guess. How do y'all feel about that?
I don't feel Bottom
Me
line,
either. I ain't watching
bottom,
that shit anyway.
bottom line. I mean, first of all, Bad Bunny's in Spanish, so I got to brush up on my Spanish by Sunday. To all my Latino people.
I'm gonna have Siri on. I'm gonna have Siri on so she can tell me what they said. I'm just gonna have it up to the show.
You know what? I sit back and think about my last 4 or 5 years of just watching college football at bars. We watch the halftime show, but we don't watch the halftime show. If you really sit back and think about it, right?
Yeah.
We've been at bars. We pay attention.
Super Bowl, you mean?
Super Bowl halftime is a different halftime show.
But it hasn't still been the same. Seriously.
No.
People watch.
Well, I mean, they had to be fair. The last couple was hip hop, black, so they just try to be fair.
Well, now it's going to be Turning Point.
Yeah.
So
hey, is Turning Point a nonprofit organization or is it a cult?
It's a nonprofit organization. They're listed as a
nonprofit. By the way, I received an email from this so-called place.
You told me that. I want to call out.
They're gonna put the lingo on it.
Wait. DM, have you received an email?
I don't think so. Let me check.
So it kind of tells
me. Turning Point.
It kind of tells me.
Are you involved in the cult, Platinum?
Someone knows something that me and you don't know, but
I don't know either. Oh wait.
Yeah, I don't have it in my spam.
I know why. I'll tell y'all.
What?
Oh, here you go. He made up something quick.
That's why they sent it to me. They're like, let's see if we can get him. Let's see if we can get him over here.
Hey, it is the trading deadline. Let's see if we can get him inside over here.
Hey, he gonna tell me today I deleted the email. I was like,
don't real quick. I was like, why
y'all put it in the trash? He put it in the trash.
And then I thought it was still in there. It was gone. I was like, I was about to show him.
He gonna try and tell me I deleted the email. I said, nah, you ain't delete that email. We know you.
That's all good.
Man.
Hey man, you know something we don't. We ain't made it up there yet, partner.
I ain't made it there either. That's why I had to see what it was called. If it's a nonprofit or a cult.
Hey, you got
because I need to figure out what email, how they got my information to send this stuff to my house.
You got the email. We didn't get it.
I didn't know y'all was watching the show that close.
So I think my question: if you're at a bar and you're watching the Super Bowl, right? And I know we're running out of time. We'll go over a little bit, chat.
Oh, we're not running out of time. We're scheduled to 9:30. I already knew we were going to talk a lot.
Oh, that's perfect.
Perfect.
Your schedule. I mean, you're at the bar. You're watching the Super Bowl. How do you determine which halftime show you watch?
Ooh, at the bar.
Well,
that's cool.
Well, because they got two. They got two, correct?
Yeah.
One is on turn. I'm pretty sure one is going to be on Fox. Turning Point is going to be on Fox, right? Fox. We already know Fox is.
I mean, just make it easy, man. I'm bar owner. I'm throwing both on, and you go see. I mean, but the catch to that, like you said, only one audio. Yeah, so you can have them both playing, but you only can have.
Ooh,
so
you just don't
I think the safest thing that bars will do, they're going to do the legit halftime one, because it's something that
you're watching.
They're gonna say, hey, because it deviates a lot of personal vendettas and all that, because on their defense they can say, hey, we ain't biased anything. The game is on and the halftime's on. Now if you have that on, then you turn it all off and go to turn, to the other one, then now somebody can be like, oh, they didn't like Bernie, all this, I said the safest thing is you just stick to it. Yeah. You just stick to what's on there.
That's fair. That's a fair statement. Because if I
might just turn the sound off and put my own music on.
If I was a bar owner,
you do that too.
I would probably do that too. But as a bar owner, I would probably say, hey, we're watching the Super Bowl. Whatever's on this channel is what we're watching. We're not changing the channel.
Yeah.
And then do something different at halftime, like cheap shots.
I just think we're finding a way to just divide our country. That's how I look at it.
Oh yeah, we've been on that path for a while.
I think the purpose
this whole purpose.
I think the purpose of the Super Bowl halftime show was for us, the people, to go on social media and say how much we like or hate what was happening. Right?
Halftime show,
right. The halftime show that sucks. The first commercial is always Bud Light. That sucks. Can we get Doritos for a chance? who's gonna pay the most money for the commercial spot, right?
And are they paying for commercials now? That you got the internet and social media.
But that is like, but that's what.
Like, are you looking at your phone instead of the TV because you're checking your social media to see what?
But did you see the price of Super Bowl tickets though? Let me ask y'all that.
Insane. And just let you guys know.
You got tickets?
No, just let you guys know. I just was at the stadium, of course, and we have like one of the nicest stadiums, but it's not like a Atlanta, like a Falcon, or you know what I'm saying. Seattle and Niners have one of the smallest stadiums.
Yeah.
And so the seat I was sitting at the Seahawks and Niners game is going to be 22,000.
Whoa! Hell to the no.
Yes. 22,000.
You said 22,000?
I knew you saw them prices, DM. I was wondering. I was like, yeah.
The nosebleed is about 13 grand.
I can't even find an audio to play on how I feel about those numbers you just said right there.
So the cheapest price.
Hey, here. This is where you see how close I am to the field, huh?
22,000.
22,000.
Cheapest price is going for 12 grand. That's what I saw online.
Yeah, it's the cheapest.
Yeah,
that's a joke. There, that on the sideline, they have a dip behind where the sideline where the players are. There is one ticket to sit behind where the players are going to be at. 42,000. I seen one for 66 grand.
They said
we just outpriced the regular fan to go to see the games that have been paying all their hard money all year long to come see you play.
Yes. So
only the elite to go. And why the hell 22,000 for one seat?
So they said the most expensive ticket. Let me just Google it because I want to make sure.
I ain't never going to a Super Bowl. I should have went to the Super Bowl when I was born.
Yeah, I would never make it.
That would be a cheapest Super Bowl I would go to.
I'm gonna keep watching the Super Bowl for the rest of my life on the TV.
For the rest of my life on the TV.
Yeah, unless it's like one of our homies end up playing and give us some tickets.
You had on your list like, hey, I want to go to a Final Four. I want to hit a Super Bowl.
So
22,000. I can hit 4 Final Fours: Vegas, Miami, a cruise.
Time out. That price probably have probably went up. The average price of the Super
went up.
The average price of the Super Bowl ticket is $19,975.
That's insane.
Hey,
I want to call out
who in the right spend almost a year's worth of income on
the most. Wait though, the most expensive ticket is over $63,000 currently.
Yep, that's the one. 66,000 to sit in the little, and it's not even a booth. It's behind, like 6-7 rows up from the sideline of where on the safe side of the players.
If I'm a billionaire, that's nothing but chump change.
So the Super Bowl has
that's why none of our regular fans are gonna be there.
So the Super Bowl has obviously become a corporate event.
That's crazy.
I personally do want to go to the
Super
Bowl. I don't want to go in the Super Bowl, but I want to be there because I want. Well, I've been looking for a rich friend.
We just need media passes.
Well, media got to pay too. We ain't paying for it.
You got to pay for that. What?
We got 13 followers. You think we're gonna be able to pay for a media pass?
Hey, well, Mo, when you make it to the Super Bowl, just FaceTime me so I can be there with you.
I don't want to go in again. I don't want to go in the Super Bowl. I want to just go and network again.
That'd be great,
right? Like I do.
It was great with the Seattle.
The Super Bowl.
The Seattle and Niners game was great. Like in the lot eating and everything. It was great.
I just want to go network. Like I do.
Six Flags in the same parking lot.
Yeah, I just want to go like the weekend and just network with people, and hopefully I can pull one rich friend.
I mean, they got to be if they're.
I'm pretty sure we could. I'm pretty sure our group of guys can.
Some people sell the farm. Believe it or not, I know Platinum. You're saying they got to be rich. Some people do their life saving. This is why I was mad with my wife.
You're gonna harvest your life savings for one game.
For Super Bowl.
One game.
I was mad at my wife.
you better get everything that happens in that game too. You better get sex. You better get drugs. You better get everything out of that game.
Everything. You better get your life savings out of it.
It better be the best time of your life.
But my wife was gonna send me to
all during the game. Like you can't leave the game to do it. You got to do this all during the game.
But my wife was gonna send me to the Super Bowl and the Falcons made it because that was my only thing. I said if Falcons ever go, I'm going.
How much was that?
That's why she's a scholar.
But
she's a real scholar.
She was only able to afford one ticket. So that's why we end up having a party at my house because it was like, well, you can't go one person. You got to have 2 tickets, right? Like,
come on. Yeah, come on. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you can't just go one person. Yeah, you do.
Nah.
Yeah. You ain't going.
Come on, bro. Just something like that, that'd be pointless. I wouldn't even want to go by myself to the Super Bowl. Like you said, I need somebody with me. I don't know who that someone is, wife, homeboy, but somebody.
Yeah. I don't need somebody with me.
No, I got to take somebody with me.
Go with me.
No, I got to take somebody with me.
Nah.
Well, I would want someone with me.
I will on FaceTime, y'all.
Me too, DM. Now you got Platinum sitting. Nah, we already know he should be the main person that be talking about. Yeah, I need somebody with me.
That's what I'm saying. He
gonna have his meta glasses. We in here.
Hey, just so I get lost.
Oh, man. So I want to make sure. I want to make sure I acknowledge the chat because Mike saying both teams suck. And we still have not talked about who we're picking. We don't talk about
yeah.
We haven't talked about who we're picking, right? So DM, who you going with in the Super Bowl?
Man, so I want to go with just like I'm a different. I don't go by the odds, but I want to go for Seattle. I'm gonna say the Patriots by 3.
Ah, no way.
Time out. Did I just hear you say you want to go for Seattle? Your own rivalry?
Yeah. Well, I mean, the thing about it is, what I say. So this is the thing. I'm a fan of the Niners. I'm not a hater on nobody. So my team is. So I'm not gonna just go and say, hey, because the Rams beat us or the Seattle beat us and they're in the Super Bowl that I want them to lose. Yeah. I mean, I think what I'm saying is I think that everybody's looking at it like, oh, they're supposed to be the favorite. Mm-hmm. But I also understand that I'm not taking nothing from nobody. I feel like all 3 of us are like insiders of sports. Vabro played in 3 and was a coach in 1. So he knows how to get, and then it's different dynamics too. Like warm-ups is different, they're longer, halftime is much longer, and stuff like that. And I think that this is gonna be one game that Seattle's gonna show the overexerting of like being overexerted. You know what I'm saying? I also think that Drake May's only 23. Yeah, he can run. I think that he will run. I don't think he's gonna break. I didn't say that, but I think he would make the adjustment runs. I don't think if the Patriots win that they're just going to crush them, but I do think it's going to be at least like 3 or something, and it's going to be a detrimental play like when the Rams do drop the ball. It's going to be a special team or a fumble or something like that. I don't think that Darnold or Drake is just going to pick either D apart. That's just my opinion. But I think people are just way too high on Seattle, just personally.
Yeah. So DM, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a hater.
I get it.
My team's in the NFC, so I ain't going for none of y'all, right? Like I ain't going for.
I ain't going for nobody, but I just said I think a win is the Patriots. I'm just gonna be watching the Super Bowl. I ain't taking nobody, but I said I think the Patriots. I'm going with the Patriots by at least 3.
I think the Patriots by 10.
Seattle.
I can see that.
Seattle wins this game 31-23. MVP and the guy that says, hey, where are you going to take your kids and family to? We're going to Disney World. Sam Mudda-sucking Darnold.
Nope.
I think
this is Sam Darnold's bad game.
I got a question for you. I actually got a question. I do think it's Sam Darnold's bad game. But I got a question.
I think yes.
You're saying 31-23.
Correct.
23 is really hard to come. Right, so you're talking 2 touchdowns and 3 field goals. How are you gonna get to 23? I'm just saying 23 is hard to come. That's why I'm asking.
Yes, it is.
24 is hard to get for New England anyway because they're only averaging 8.
I'm just saying you giving them 23 on the best defense in the league.
I could have just said 17, 31-17.
You also saying New England also is undefeated on the road. I just want to call that out.
Yep.
Go Seattle.
They're winning. No, Seattle lost one.
Seattle's not.
Number 1 D. Come on now. All right, we'll see. That's why hey, you know what they say?
Bro, Seattle's not even your team, bro.
Hey.
Relax.
Relax,
Lion.
Yeah.
Relax, Lion.
So you stand in the NFC after Seattle done torture a team, is what you're telling me.
So
shit, everybody, the Lions is horrible this year. The Lions are horrible this year.
They weren't horrible. They just weren't good.
Yeah, they're horrible. You guys are horrible, especially with that schedule y'all had too. Horrible.
Yeah, it's kind of horrible. It's all right.
You got Goff back there. You better get another quarterback.
Hey, it's all right.
Over for him, but
you guys are both. Hey, we're on vacation at the same spot.
Hey,
I just got there.
You at Cabo. We at Cancun. We in Cancun.
No, time out. I'm joining this conversation.
He in Cabo. We in Cancun.
First of all, we've been in Cancun for a long time and we've been waiting. So you joined us last week.
That's fine. He over somewhere else. So they in Cabo. They only an hour and a half away. They really in Cali. They in Cali somewhere.
Hey, we can be in San Diego.
So
but I think I don't know.
So Platinum,
it's a good game.
So Platinum,
I got Seattle.
But Platinum, did I hear you right? You're going Seattle. You're going Seattle by 11.
Seattle 31.
31-23.
Okay. Seattle by 8. And you going New England by 3.
By 3.
I'm going New England by 10. Chat, who y'all got?
Who you got winning this shining moment or not? Shining moment is college basketball.
Drake Mays. There's no reason why a 23-year-old kid that
second youngest to ever make it besides Dan Marino.
There's no reason why he don't win it.
With a bad shoulder.
Well, and let's talk about it. Whoever wins, the quarterback is getting it. They don't, unless you're a DB and get 4 interceptions, you're not. No defender is gonna
go for 100
or 4 sacks.
So really quick, yeah. Mike, that's not what we asked. We know your damn Chiefs was horrible. We asked, who do you got in the Super Bowl? That is the question we got, chat.
Now they take the Super Bowl. That's for sure. I don't know why they were taking.
What's that?
The Chiefs.
That shit, man. They got bad when Swift ass was there for a whole season.
All them Swifties.
All them Taylors.
Hey, that's all it took was one Taylor, and all of a sudden the Chiefs went bad.
Man, for a whole season. She tempered it for a whole season. She coming in there all covered up.
She is not a Kardashian. She does not tamper it that way.
So let me ask y'all this:
she got too much damn attention.
So let me ask y'all this: what defines a dynasty? Right? I think the Chiefs the one 3, 4.
3 out of 4. That's a dynasty.
So 3 out of 4. So what defines a dynasty in your eyes?
3 out of 4, or 3 straight, or 3 out of 4. I consider you a dynasty.
So in your mind, the Chiefs is a dynasty for the last 5 years, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
What they went to 6 Super Bowls and won 3?
I think they went to 4 and won 3.
5 and won 3.
50%.
They lost to Philly and then they lost to Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
Tom Brady. Yeah. So they won 3 out of 5. Are they a dynasty?
Yeah.
I don't really know. I wouldn't call it a dynasty.
But some people say you win 3 out of 10, you could be a dynasty.
I wouldn't really call it a dynasty. I think the dynasty depends on the sport.
I actually think the only dynasty in football that I've seen was the New England Patriots. True dynasty.
That's what I think.
True dynasty.
And the only dynasty that was in basketball, Jordan.
True dynasty. I agree.
3-peat. Leave 2 and then 3-peat again. He did 2 3-peats.
You can talk
6 out of 8.
But he did 2 3-peats though.
Yeah, you can.
So Jordan played in 6 finals and won all 6.
No, I know this.
The 2 years he was off because he took off. Right. He didn't play in the finals. But where he played in was 6 and won 6. That's a dynasty. I never lost in the finals or nothing. Every championship I played for,
the Bulls wouldn't be a dynasty because they still played the other 2 years.
When he played, that was considered a dynasty. So because when he played, he had 3-peat.
So no matter what, even if it's 6 out of 8, they're still a dynasty.
Really quick, Mike's taking
for basketball. Okay, Mike's taking Seattle.
Is a dynasty.
Not in my opinion.
I think
they did.
You got to win 2 straight multiple times in order to be a dynasty.
I think the dynasty and
I think that's
different than football.
yes. Football dynasty is the Patriots. That's a dynasty.
I look at the dynasty in football a decade. Right. Like what have you done?
And they they killed what 6
all the time.
6.
When I look at Kansas City,
they were 5 out of 10.
No, Kansas City, no,
6.
They're currently 3 out of 5, right?
No, Patriots was 5 out of 10.
6.
The Patriots was 6 out of 10.
He did not
Brady won. Yes, he did. Brady won 6, and then he won 1 with the Tampa Bay.
I know he won 6, but he didn't win 6 out of 10.
Brady
yes, he did.
Brady has 7 championships.
I know he won the last one with Tampa Bay.
He won 6 out of 10 with the Patriots.
Out of 10 years, or 10 times they went to the Super Bowl?
10 times.
Of the Super Bowl.
Okay, so we're going on the times you went to the Super Bowl, or the times that you actually in the years that you actually played, because you actually still have a season.
Brady played.
Yeah, you got a season.
He played 22 years. Got 7 total championships.
And if you're going off a player, he's a dynasty.
Off a player, yes. Off a team,
yeah. Dynasty. Patriots.
I don't know how you define a team as a dynasty because your team changes. But
the
team changes.
Well, that's what I'm saying too. Your team do change year to year, and that's why I think the Patriots, because the Patriots on the defensive end changed a lot in those championships. Chiefs not a dynasty, bro.
Dallas had a dynasty when they won 3-2.
Who?
Dallas.
Who?
Dallas.
Man, Dallas is horrible. Dallas had a boxing record.
When they won 3.
Hold up.
Dallas had a boxing record.
Who?
That's what they said. Dallas had a dynasty. Out of 3.
I don't know who that was. That must have been in Brazil.
When hell freeze over, Dallas had a dynasty. We need to get Jerry Jones on here one day.
He'll tell you he had a dynasty too.
He would in his head.
Yeah, and that's why they're horrible. That's why they got a boxing record.
Just like a show. Dynasty out of Texas.
I disagree. I fully disagree.
Well, good thing this is a debate show. So you can disagree all you want. Because either way it goes, it don't matter.
Brady won. Hey, Brady won. Brady won 2002, 2004, 2005, 15, 17, 19, and 21.
Correct.
So he won 3. So he almost put the Jordan for football. He won.
Yeah.
He not 3 in a row.
He won 1, then lost it, then won 2 in a row.
He took a breather, then he came back and won it again.
Yeah. He won 15, lost it 16, won 17,
lost
it 18, won 19.
Before they lost that other one.
Patriots is a dynasty.
But also the Chiefs got their but also when the Chiefs lost, they got their ass beat. They got beat down in the finals.
The same thing.
They got beat down in the Super Bowl though.
They got
their ass beat. Yeah, it do matter how you lost. It matter how you lost.
Yeah, because
it does matter how you lost. No, it matters how you. When you're judging a day, it matters how you lost. Yes,
because you
got variables into the dynasties.
No, because you got to understand. Brady lost because of a catch that was made with his helmet.
He lost,
right?
He
did lose.
Yeah, he did lose. But Mahomes got his ass stumped. Mahomes had like 4 interceptions. They got beat down.
Up in the morning, they both had.
So really quick,
no matter.
Really quick. Mike said the issue with Brady is that Brady went 3 years of not going to the playoffs once he had that knee injury. So keep in mind he was injured.
He still didn't go.
He didn't go. But that's why the Patriots went down. Because you're right. They went through the 3 quarterbacks who when Brady came back ultimately left.
And then that one they lost. You remember they was 17-0, 16-0. Yeah, when they got ready, and then they lost in the Super Bowl. So that would have been one. It wasn't one, but that would have been one.
Mm-hmm. I don't need.
And I guess and the Chiefs is done. That's a wrap.
No more.
They're not doing shit else.
You're not doing anything
else.
They're not doing
shit else. They're not doing nothing else.
Hey, there you have it from the Niners fan. The Chiefs are done.
Hey, think about it. Mahomes is going all next year.
Mike, what you got to say about that? You know, the Niner fans, they have high egos.
No, I'm saying the facts. That's just a fact. That ain't about ego. They beat us in the. I'm a fan that tells the truth. Some fans, they want to lie because they team. We lose, we get smacked. But the fact of the matter is, no excuses for my squad. But first of all, they don't have a quarterback. That backup quarterback's horrible that the Chiefs got. And then Mahomes, when he had the injury, he's going to be out the whole next year. So he's not playing next year.
Oh, he'll play.
If you do, it'd be stupid because of the ACL. You get hit in that again, that's jeopardizing you. So you should play it safe and keep him out the whole year. So they got to draft a quarterback.
I agree.
Or go get somebody. Who you gonna go get? Kirk Cousins?
I'm not sitting here disagreeing.
I was like, yes.
Kirk Cousins is on the market, and I hope everyone else. But I don't want to talk about my Falcons, man. We just hired a coach that ain't have a winning season in 5 years. I mean, let's just not talk about them today. They're gonna be cut anyways. We're gonna change the subject. Platinum.
You want my one question?
Platinum, let's get to your questions because I'm getting mad just thinking about these damn dudes.
Well,
hey, the Falcons was horrible.
This question right here. What do you think of all these sexual orientations and who comes up with them? Like these berry sexuals and
put your disclaimer up. Put your disclaimer up.
Yeah. Put that disclaimer up. Are you talking about
the disclaimer up, bro?
Disclaimer. I had to put that up forever.
I mean, I gotta ask. Are you talking about the name, or are you talking about like what are you talking about here?
Who comes up with the names of them? And first of all, it has to be attempted. So who comes up with it and says, okay, yeah, this is what it is, and this is what we're going to call it. So everybody has to agree with it, and that's that. Wow.
I don't know, because I was watching what was that movie with Chris Rock? Dang. And Buddy told me he want to knock girl down in Froggy style. That's never been a name, so I'm just saying.
Well, that's
Froggy. Froggy. What is that? I gotta look that up. What's Froggy style?
No, that's just
holding their ankles. Squatting, holding their ankles.
That's not an orientation of a sexual orientation.
What the hell is Froggy style, bro?
You gotta get details, bro. You gotta get details. Man. I'm over here thinking about the movie right now. You gotta get details.
Hey, in PE class, you never had to jump like a frog?
Nah.
That's what I'm saying.
Nah, they never made me jump like a frog.
You ever seen a frog jump?
Nope.
You ain't never seen a frog jump. Get out of here, Mo.
I don't think I never. Oh, yeah. I seen him hop.
That's your froggy style right there.
I seen him hop.
Hop on it, Mo. Hop on it. That's how it works. But no, serious. But who comes up with these names?
That's a great question.
The government.
DMI, take that.
The government.
The government, bro.
Somebody and says, "Hey, this is what this is," and they're like, "Okay, sounds good."
Yeah, you know why I think that?
I'm very curious.
That's what. So why I think that is because now I can say, "Hey, if I call you a faggot, now it's and I'm just saying this. Listen, I already did it. He already did it. This is not my personal. This is not my personal opinion. I'm giving an example. This is not chat. This is not my personal opinion.
You already did.
This is just what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, I can call you a faggot, right? You can get offended. But the minute I put my hands on you about being a faggot, even though it's an assault or something, but now it's a biased crime due to your sexuality. So now it's a hate crime. Mm-hmm. You said so now because they're going to say you assaulted him because of his sexuality. Mm-hmm. But if I say it to you, then I got the freedom of speech. I can say, you're gay or bi, whatever you want to say. But the minute I get physical because of your sexuality, now it's a hate crime because of your sexuality. So when you go on crimes, the government makes that up.
So based on what you say, because of their sexuality, it's the results of the outcome. Is what you're saying.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's what it is.
I can't disagree with you on that.
And then that's why the government is putting together these days. How you just make up a day? Oh, it's LGBT Day.
Well, yeah, I agree with that.
It's Queer Day. Like those who are putting this together.
Yeah, and to Mike's point, why can't you just say it's just sex?
I agree.
Why you got to?
I don't know why you labeling it. Why you labeling it?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Name your positions.
Yeah, but they don't care. They don't say anything about the straights. We're low.
They got to come up with different names so people want to do the style. But the sexual orientations, I don't know why they have to have a name for the different stuff that they like to do. I guess
Well, just like I never understood why did they take every alphabet of the letter, right? Like all of a sudden,
You make a
like LGBTQUYZX, right? Like they just started coming up, like they started adding
Yes.
stuff to
just
it,
keep
right?
adding stuff to it.
Yeah, and it's like, bro, what letter can I use?
Yeah. S. We're straight.
I almost agree that the government do come up with it because they try and find a way
Yes.
to
Yeah.
make people different.
People like them, and
So
they
join the
or
category.
back
Somebody
them.
can be categorized, is what you're saying.
At the end of the day, I don't think it's a sexuality because sexuality and me as a male or female. There's nothing in between, right?
No,
You can
no.
you
Yeah.
can say your sexual preference may be gay
Exactly.
or
I agree.
or bi or whatever, trans or whatever you want to call it. But sexual, when you
Reality is
there's
this or that.
male or female, right? You
That's
born
it.
with male parts, you're born with female parts. There's no difference. God didn't make all of the other stuff. Man
No.
created that, right? So at the end
Yeah.
of the day, when you talk about what man created, you come up with
Anything.
LGBTQYXZ
Queer. Yeah.
queer. Oh, I forgot the Q. Yep. LG whatever they go. Bye.
I agree.
All right. Well, just interested to know. I'm trying to figure out who sits around and comes up with these names and how they define them. It's
Well,
just
I've always asked how did they
like a person that is only goes by an animal. Yeah.
That's an option.
Yes. Or an item or a thing. Like I am a blanket.
So I think where I struggle with like in all seriousness, I think where I struggle, right, is you grow up in life and they and them is plural, right? Multiple people.
Yeah.
Right. Now people come up with they and them, right?
Yeah.
As an individual, right? Like I even think I was just meeting my mom's social worker and the lady was like, he, right? And then she said, "Oh, I messed up. My apologies." They go by they or them, right?
That's made up too.
Yeah, you got to do that in the hospitals big time, yeah.
That's made up.
At the end of the day, when I say they or I say them, I'm referring to more than one person. Period.
Agreed.
That's not going to change for me, right? It doesn't mean that I disagree with what you are, and I just want to call it out. That does not mean that. So, if this gets out, like I have no say in what you determine to do, but I also want to know why does people's sexual preference have to be public, right? At the end of the day,
Yes.
it's male and female.
They're doing their own thing.
Why does it have to be public?
I agree. I don't know why it has to be public. I think or people choose to have it that way. Right. So what my preference is, just like I could see basically what your preference is off that. I don't know.
I disagree with that thought. Well, ask another question because we got 1 minute left. So I don't like that. I don't like to end on that question before we cut people.
In your pre-marriage days, how long did it take you to get ready to go out? What was your go-to fit and your go-to cologne?
Oh shoot. We talking about the prime? Man. It depends on the day of the week.
What was your go-to? I'm just saying, what was your go-to?
You roll out on a Wednesday night, you might already have them jeans and a button up on. Right? Like you got them jeans and button up on from work. You're good. And then all of a sudden, I've always been a Grey Goose person my entire life, right? So, I take that back, right? When I was 18, 19, 20, and 21, you couldn't afford the good stuff. So therefore you was working with the Absolute, the Keystone lights and stuff like that. So once you had a taste of the good stuff, you stayed with the good stuff. So around 25-ish, I had Grey Goose and never turned back, right? I stayed away from tequila my entire 20s and most of my 30s. I didn't drink tequila again. I drank tequila at a young age.
Damn, you're in your 40s?
No, what you talking about? What was your go-to fit? And then what kind of cologne?
Oh, that's how I drink. I'm not a.
I mean, you want to tell us your drink?
I wasn't a cologne person But my go-to fit was for sure, my jeans and my button up, baby.
Dia?
I was but when I was, in our era going out, I was mine was jeans, white forces, and a white tee. I mean, when I was going out, we could wear white tees.
My white tee.
I was in a white tee.
Nah, she said she wants some hood.
In my white tee. I mean, and then y'all gotta remember in college, I was in some nice jeans. I had to have some forces. I always have some Chris. Even now, like I got about 15 pair of ice whites that ain't even been touched the surface.
This guy.
I'm a force guy.
What was yours, Platinum? Why are we talking?
Yeah, talking about this guy.
Oh, I had polo everything. So I had the hat to match the shirt, to match the jeans.
Oh, use a bear.
With the Chucks on.
We can afford that. Hey, Chad, he is from Milwaukee.
I was about to say that.
He got money. He's from Milwaukee.
I ain't no money.
Hey, DM, that's the difference between the people that went to college versus the people that didn't go to college.
Yeah. I wouldn't get. Yeah, he's at Oregon State though.
You was in college.
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah.
I said I was there.
You was present. You were present.
Hey, he changed it till he was there.
Yeah, he was present. He was present
with the polo cologne to match it.
Yeah,
see, that's what I'm saying. He wasn't a college student. He was doing some other stuff. He had the cologne and everything to match it.
Oh yeah, I had to pay for some stuff.
I can.
What was your shoes? What was your shoes with that? You had polo shoes?
I had Chucks, but I did also have the polo shoes to match it too with the blue horse. Yeah.
I know. Here's the thing. I couldn't afford it. Now, if you ask me today, I love it. I rocked my cologne today, but I couldn't afford it then. I'm just gonna be honest with you. They don't give college athletes a lot of money, bro. So you take.
I couldn't afford it then, but every now and then I hit up Ross and get some of that curve.
Or you go curve.
You can get the little sample. Yeah, the little sample. The sample curve.
And all day.
Hey, they didn't have no Ross. They didn't have no Ross in Montana.
Yeah. Well, see, I was in Scottsbluff, Nebraska. You can't find that on the map. So I was at Walmart.
On the map.
Our mall was called the Mall. One stoplight in the whole city. You go outside the class. You can go pet some cows on the way there.
Oh, Moby cow tipping.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, it was different.
If any person tell you they haven't been cow tipping, they haven't lived in a city with cows. But that's because you haven't lived in a city with cows.
Yeah. Yes.
I live out here right now, and there's cows.
No, there's cows, but it's not.
It ain't cows.
You'll know when there's cows.
There's
cows.
I stayed across from a sugar beet factory.
Oh, man.
That's the first place in my life you can crack the window and get air because it was shit coming in. Stinking.
That smell like
that sounds horrible. Sugar factories are horrible.
I hate to cut us short. We're out of time.
We couldn't.
We're out of here.
Do you have anybody you're cutting? DM? No, that's not how we end the show. Do you have anybody you're cutting?
I'm cutting the Trailblazers. I went to the game and they let Jared Allen get 40 and 17.
You cutting the Trailblazers?
I'm cutting the whole damn organization, and Miss Ellen need to sell them now.
She already selling them.
How you cut the Trailblazers, bro?
Bro, Jared Allen's career high was 32. That was like his first year in the league. This dude had 25 in the first quarter. Damn. And then he ended up with 40 and 17 for the game. I'm like, he probably never get that in his life again. We're cutting the whole organization, bro. And he did it on the road.
Hey, Mike, I can see you in polos and white and jeans as well, buddy.
This is where I grew up at. That's what I had to.
But I'm sorry you had to experience that.
Oh no, Mike. So yeah.
I'm sorry you had to experience.
That's horrible.
Hey, Platinum, who you cutting, bro?
I'm cutting the flu. That's what I'm cutting. The flu is getting cut out here. The
virus?
It's putting a lot of people down. My daughter's sick. I can't have a flu in my life.
How you gonna cut a disease?
Hey,
he cut the virus.
Cut it out.
What you cut the kids for being irresponsible?
My kid is irresponsible. That's what she said. Do you want to know the crazy part? You kept coming outside with no cold and stuff on. I said, you're going to end up getting sick, catch the flu. She said, you know what? I want to get sick. And I looked at her and said, who
wants to get baby?
So I can stay at home. Look at her with the flu.
They don't want to roll. They don't want to roll to school. Huh?
He's scared. She had it all planned out.
All right.
Yep.
All right. I'm cutting the Falcons for week 2. The ass is cut.
Bro, the season is over, bro.
I know you cutting them.
How you cutting them and naming this season, bro?
Because now we don't win to hire the fucking Cleveland. Excuse my language. We don't want to hire the Cleveland Browns.
By now.
We don't want to hire the Cleveland Browns offensive coordinator. That's why they cut this week. Last week it was hiring a Cleveland Browns coach. Now we got the offensive coordinator. They cut too. And you know what? We still haven't hired the GM. So I'm cutting off the blank. I done told Mr. Home Depot 100 times to damn sell the team. If you're old and you're deceased and you can't see no more, you need to sell the team because I don't know what we saw. He can't see no more.
Jerry can't see.
No, if he can see, what the hell he saw in hiring Kevin Stefanski?
Because he's a good coach.
You know what?
He's a bad team. He won coach a year twice.
The Falcons is a bad team too.
I'm just saying.
Well, I tell you what, I'll determine if Kevin Stefanski are good when I find out who's my week 1 quarterback. DM, we getting ready to get off because you look like you're going to sleep over there on my live screen.
I'm on the phone, man.
I'm just telling you what I witnessed just then.
I'm looking down. Yeah, I know. It seems like you can't see either. That's why the Falcons in that position they in.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. I drank a whole bottle of damn champagne. So
me too. I got some vodka in here. I got a little bit left. Get us out of here, DM.
Hey, we want to thank y'all for listening tonight. Please subscribe and share if you fell in the vibe. Hope our topic of discussion got you thinking right. We do this for y'all every Sunday night.